Phoenix Mercury's Satou Sabally'S finds peace, dominance and triumphant return versus Connecticut Sun. There's something special about being back home, just ask Satou Sabally'S and the Phoenix Mercury. After a tough 5-game road trip that ended in more questions than answers, the Mercury returned to familiar territory and delivered a dominant 82-66 win over the struggling Connecticut Sun. For Sabally's, the night wasn't just a return to the court, it was a return to herself. The Mercury's 2-3 road swing had been anything but smooth. Along the way, Sabally's was benched in the second half of the loss to the Atlanta Dream and subsequently missed the Chicago Sky matchup altogether, officially ruled out for personal reasons. That left fans and analysts wondering what was going on behind the scenes. But when the Mercury stepped onto their home floor again, it was clear that Sabally's was back, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. With 23 points and 6 rebounds, the 6'4" forward led the team with an energy and confidence that had been missing since her return from an ankle injury in July. Her play was fast, fluid, and forceful, especially in transition, where she capitalized on fast break chances and pushed the tempo effectively. More than the numbers, though, it was her presence on the court that resonated. She looked at peace tonight, which is good, Mercury head coach Nate Tibbetts said postgame. When you play at peace and know that your teammates have your back, that's extremely important. We want Satou to be aggressive, and she was tonight. Sabally'S echoed that sentiment. After some challenging days off the court, she described feeling a renewed sense of belonging with the Mercury. I really got to experience the family culture here, and I felt like I had tremendous support during some rough days, she shared. I think it's going beyond the game where you can trust people off the court, and it translates on the court. I felt sheltered in a way today, and I really love that and appreciate that. Tibbetts also acknowledged the delicate balance coaches must strike between accountability and empathy, especially when dealing with personal matters involving star athletes. In coaching, you face a lot of different situations and opportunities and challenges, he said. There's things that we want to do to a certain level and to a certain standard. I think we got to hold that standard, but also, people go through things in their life that are challenging. He emphasized how important it was to understand the human element behind the jersey. Athletes aren't machines, they're people first. That philosophy seems to be working for Sabally's and the Mercury, who now improved to 18-11 and are in firm control of their playoff path. Yet despite the feel-good nature of Satou Sabally'S return and the win overall, it wasn't a perfect performance. The Mercury turned the ball over 20 times, with several coming on simple, unforced errors. Badly timed passes and miscommunication gave Connecticut 21 points off turnovers, an area Phoenix will need to tighten up fast, especially heading into the next few games of their homestand. Part of those miscues can be chalked up to a lack of consistent practice time. The compressed schedule has left the team scrambling, and it's shown in their inconsistent on-court chemistry. Tibbetts admitted he's still figuring out his rotations, particularly with players coming back from injury or personal leave. One player who hasn't wavered is Alyssa Thomas. The Connecticut Sun star is quietly putting together one of the most impressive statistical seasons in league history. Against Phoenix, Thomas notched her third triple-double of the season. 13 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists in 32 minutes of play. It was also the 14th triple-double of her Wnba career. Thomas had already filled the stat sheet by halftime, recording 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists through the first 2 quarters alone. She's writing history, and as teammates, we get to be part of it, Sabally's said about Thomas. It's amazing to see someone continue to push the ball hard and be relentless in pursuit of the game and inspire younger people. While the Sun continue to struggle in the win-loss column, now 5-23, Thomas remains a bright spot and a possible MVP candidate depending on how the rest of the season plays out. Another key contributor for the Mercury was veteran Wnba, who broke out of a recent slump to score 18 points off the bench, including 4 3-pointers on 8 attempts. Her sharpshooting gave Phoenix an added offensive punch and helped them pull away comfortably in the second half. Looking ahead, the Mercury are entering the most pivotal stretch of their season. Tuesday night's win was the first of a 4-game homestand, 3 of which are against teams in playoff contention. The biggest test comes on Thursday, August 7th, when the Indiana Fever, 17-13, come to town in a matchup with serious postseason implications. If the Fever win, they take the season series, a crucial tiebreaker should both teams finish with identical records. The Mercury, currently 1.5 games ahead, will need all hands on deck. That means Sabally staying aggressive, Bonner staying hot, and Tibbetts finding the right combinations on the floor. But if the team continues to show the same grit, unity, and support system that brought Sabally back to her peak, there's every reason to believe this Phoenix team can go far. For now, though, it's about taking things one game at a time. We're super excited that Satu is back and excited for where we're headed, Tibbetts said with a smile. Sabally, too, seems ready, grounded in gratitude, focused on the future.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, congratulations on the win tonight. So Alyssa Thomas became the first player in Wnba history to record consecutive triple doubles for the third time in her career. Not to mention that there was MVP chance in the building. I'm just curious to know how much does it mean for the Mercury to have Alyssa Thomas?
I mean, it means everything. No one has ever done that before. So she's literally writing history, and as teammates, we get to be part of it, and we're just in awe. And it's just amazing to see someone like continue to push the ball hard, be relentless in the pursuit of the game, and really like inspire younger people just to do the same. I mean, even in the warm-up line, she's the first one. So it's just really great, and it just speaks to her game that she's well-rounded all around.
Satu, highly efficient night, of course, 9 of 12. Coach told us a little bit about how the team kind of rallied around you the past few days. What has that been like for you, and what does that mean as well?
Yeah, I think I really got to experience the family culture here, and I felt like I had just tremendous support along some like just rough days, and I think it's just going beyond the game where you can trust people off the court, and that will translate on the court. So I just really felt like sheltered in a way today, and I just really loved that and appreciate that.
How did it feel to come back and have a good game after struggling for a little bit this past couple of weeks?
Me?
Yeah.
Right, not you.
Right, you.
It felt good. I'm just happy to be back on the court and like do it alongside your teammates and get that dub. Like, it's a great feeling to win.
Since you come to the Mercury, 9 for 20 from the corners, with the ways that defense...
Don't tell my secrets. I'm just kidding.
You're on the spot.
I have a question for both of you. So I talked to the players and coaches about how important it is for the Mercury to stay aggressive in the rebounding. The Mercury just won the rebounding battle over the Sun. I'm just curious to know, how do you guys look to continue to build on it in the next few games?
Yeah, I mean, we have tremendous rebounders, and I think Mac honestly did a good job today too. But it's really finishing out the plays and like playing to the end and not letting them get another possession. When AT gets her rebounds, it's just an automatic transition play. So obviously we're really fast paced, and whoever gets the rebound can push the ball. So it's really to our advantage when we get those rebounds and win those battles.
Do two more?
For both of y'all, are y'all familiar with the Spider-Man meme? Like where Spider-Man is playing I'm asking it because it seems like y'all are very interchangeable in the kind of sets and actions that y'all run. And like AT, he just asked you about AT throwing you vertical spacing passes. Satu, you did them the same. How do you kind of see that like helping just to keep a level of play or a style of play across multiple lineups?
Definitely. It's funny because we laugh all the time, and like these last couple games, we've been trying to figure out like who's the 3, who's the 4, like on offense and defense. And I think, like I said, like that type of stuff, it matters. So like I said, that road trips has been helping us, figure out where we can play together. And it's kind of been fun. We always laugh and joke about it, especially on the court. And she's like walking up to me like, you got this person. I'm like, no, you got this person. So, but just trying to figure it all out. And I love playing with Satu. I think she's a great player, and we got a lot of similarities, so I try to give her a little bones that I do on offense to help her, and vice versa.